In this video, I turned sprinting into a minigame in Minecraft. Sprinting is one of the most important mechanics in Minecraft. It is 30% faster than your walking speed, and sprinting and jumping at the same time makes you go even faster. Sprinting was added in beta 1.8, which means it has been a staple of the game for almost 13 years. Naturally, some people would want to use the sprinting mechanic for something like a minigame. The title of this minigame is Run or Die, and the name implies exactly the entire premise of the minigame. You run or you die, and there are a lot of obstacles that you have to avoid, such as water, trees, lava, etc. Now that you know the rules, let's get to I requested a user on Discord named Asek to build a map for me, and this is what they came up with. The game starts in a forest area with a ravine and trees. Then we jump over a river and move into the desert area with a desert temple and cacti. Then we go through the portal and jump into the nether section with soul sand, basalt, a fortress, crimson trees, and warped fungus trees. Finally, we enter the end island where we jump into the portal to finish the game. However, the map was lacking a few features, like for example, a place where the players spawn before the game starts. So I made a platform made of moss blocks at the start of the map. This is where the players will spawn before the game begins. The original map has nether portal blocks, which if you stand in would let you go to the nether. Obviously I didn't want that, so I broke all the portals. There wasn't really anything else to change in the nether section, so next I modified the end island. Asek was kind enough to put barriers around anything interactable, like this dragon egg here. But the lit portal here would take the player to the end, so I had to remove that as well. I also added coal blocks to the floor of the portal room. These kill the player when they stand on them, and the crimson planks at the base of the end portal are what allows the player to complete the game when they stand on them. Also, I removed the sun. Nah, I'm just kidding. I added this fake sky layer on top of the overworld section to simulate daylight and make it so that players can't see the other minigames I've built on this map. Anyways, after doing a quick playtest on the map, all that was left was the first thing I did was add in all the basic functions to the minigame. Like for example, starting the minigame by using a queue, ending the minigame, dying, disconnecting, and going back to the start of the map. Not only that, I also had to add in a high score system so that the game has a purpose. Luckily for me, I had made a system that allowed me to use the same code I used for my other minigames, and that was done by using macros. While I was at it, I also enabled PvP for some extra chaos. After fixing a few bugs, I finally added the basic mechanic of the game, running. I made a predicate which allowed me to check if the player was sprinting or not and killed the player when they weren't sprinting. But that command on its own created a death loop. A death loop is where the player continuously dies over and over again. To fix this, I had to add a timer for when the player dies. When the game detects the player's death, it sets this timer to a certain value. And while this timer is active, the player cannot die, even if they're not sprinting. And that was the entire minigame. Now it's time for... Alright, hello chat. Look at my pan cape. Here I have my own cape. It looks pretty snazzy. Let's start the game. So I have this command. From here I can simply press this button and boom, here we are. Let's see if I can try this the first time around. Oh, that was clean. Okay, we're coming up on another portal. I'm not quite sure how to traverse this. Oh, alright. Okay, let's try this path. Also, you need like an insanely high render distance for this, and I don't have that right now because I forgot. Also, yes, I did enable player PvP, but it's mostly just for knockback since players can immediately heal. They have saturation. If you just look at my Oh my god, if you just look at my hunger bar down there, it doesn't go down. If it does, it immediately goes back up. Turns out I'm really bad at this game. That or my keyboard is being stupid. Oh yeah, and you gotta watch out for these lava holes. The tree placement here is annoying. Alright, we're reaching the end. Oh my god. Okay, then that's it. 178 seconds. Not bad. You can also see how I implemented the system of high score. As you can see, I got first place, but I didn't actually get a high score because if I look at my high score right now, it's 72. So there's also this back to start button, and then if you like suddenly stop sprinting, you can also jump back here to prevent yourself from dying. Oh my god. And then, like, for example, if you jump into the lava by accident, the lava gaps, it's really easy to simply use this button to return back, right? I'm fairly sure that you can actually reach one of the end crystals. Okay, 60 seconds exactly, so 1 minute. Look at this. New high score, 60 seconds. And if I beat said high score, I will get a new high score. And if I don't, it remains like this. And then obviously you can have multiple players play this game, but I don't have friends at the moment. Also, if you would like to see a sneak peek of future games, this is the whole map. So this is one mini game and this is another mini game. Okay, well, I guess you can look at the base. It's not gonna do much. By the way, this is a test mini game. This is literally I spawn here. This is the completion block. Anyways, that's enough yapping from me. Let's try this route. So if I jump over, okay, and then yep, timed it. Okay, not bad. Oh, okay. Let's try this route since I don't think anybody has seen this part. Nope. Okay, wow. Oh yeah, I need to follow this pathway when I'm trying to do my new personal best. There was also blank blocks here. Oh, and this is a really inefficient way to get to the end portal. Okay, 177 seconds, which is horrible, actually. Extremely horrible. The river is one of the most difficult obstacles. It's not like this basalt pillar which you can just simply avoid. High score. Let's go. 56 seconds. So that's like 4 seconds less than my previous personal best. Let's try to get to 50. Watch me get to 50. I just need to learn how to... Oh, why am I so bad today? Well, there's also this pathway which is surprisingly very clear. I'm gonna take that. Okay. I completely forgot that the ravine exists. Nope, that was bad. Oh yeah, I haven't mentioned that there's this funny message here. Get to the end by only sprinting. If you're trying to speedrun winning this, it's also very easy to just use this back to start button. It has a 2-second cooldown because I don't want people to spam it. If you're in a tricky situation where you're about to almost die, you can save yourself a few seconds by teleporting back up. Alright, I'm not gonna lie, this is pretty good. Haven't died a single time. I hate these ones. Okay, wait. Sub 50. Yes! 44 seconds. That is a huge improvement. Also, I guess this is a bug because it definitely hasn't been 2 minutes. 44 seconds is like it's 44 seconds. It's not even a minute. Yeah, I'm pretty satisfied with that. I don't think it's possible to make that any faster than just a few seconds. So like maybe 40 seconds, but nothing faster than that, I think. If you liked the video, please subscribe. These videos take a while to make and subscribing is totally free. This video is actually the second episode of a series I'm calling the Vault of Minigames. Anyways, explode, giant.